Hi guys, welcome to another tobacco news. Don't shoot the messenger, my motto. I just pass information on what's happening around the world. On this tobacco news, UK jails might go smoke free. Spanish citizens are limited to how many cigarettes they can bring back from Gibralater. Just so Craig David and Lisa Stanfield are attacked by the anti-smokers. Customs searching baggage without your consent. Unknown. New Zealand postal seizures are up to record levels, and a short bit about flying and smoking on planes. First up, the UK went smoke free in 2007, but jails were exempt. 8 out of 10 prisoners smoke, and cigarettes are a valuable commodity in jails. And because prison officers are complaining of passive smoking, they're thinking of banning it. Obviously there's a big risk of riots. That's what's put in the Home Office, that's a department in charge of for jails, is putting the decision off. So my question of the day to you guys is, are your prisoners allowed to smoke in jail? In their cells, they can in the UK, but I just wondered what the situation was in your country. Okay, next up. On the 1st of January this year, a little known law got passed by the Spanish government. If you don't know, Spain is down there in southern Europe, and there's a little bit of land adjoining it that the British own, which the Spanish are desperate to get hold of. It's called Gibralater. It's a duty-free tax haven. So the cigarettes are much lower than what they cost in Spain. And you can walk across the border quite easily. And the Gibraltarians are proud to be British. The law that was passed said anyone who lives in the area next to the border can only bring 80 cigarettes per calendar month across the border from Gibraltar to Spain. If you live elsewhere in Spain, you're limited to 200 per month. And the workers in Gibraltar, the union over there, is challenging the law in Spain because it's affecting their jobs. This is going to dissolve, and I'll be back with a couple more stories. Okay guys, next up. Every year in Indonesia there's a festival called the Java Jazz Festival, and about 100,000 people turn up to it. Now, this year Josh Stone, Craig David and Lisa Stanfield are appearing, amongst other artists. But the anti-smokers have noticed something. It's sponsored by Dury cigarettes. Dury is the second biggest cigarette manufacturer in Indonesia and make quality products. And they want Dury to be banned from sponsoring the music festival, as it glamorises smoking, allegedly. 65% of men smoke in Indonesia, and the government has been accused by the haters of watering down anti-smoking legislation. Craig David was the only artist who replied to the haters, and he said he promoted healthy living, was against smoking, but it was up to the Indonesian authorities about their laws. In the UK, pop festivals and such used to be sponsored by cigarette companies. Unfortunately, they're not allowed to do it. But interestingly, Visitors and other rolling paper manufacturers sponsor music festivals, and that is allowed. Okay, next up, we go to Birmingham Airport, and customs officers are searching the bags without you knowing. No records of the checks are made, only the amount of seizures. And what happens is, when your bag gets taken off the plane at Birmingham, customs have a look at it, and they might open it while you're waiting at the baggage reclaim to see when the bag arrives. And 1,147 suitcases were seized for tobacco, drugs, etc. and drink. Lawyers are claiming it could be illegal because no records of the amount of searches is taking place. Well, we're on the subject of customs. New Zealand Customs had a record year of seizures, unfortunately. Postal imports on tobacco seizures went up 600% to 475 packets. Seizures at airports went up 9% to 1,838. So if you're thinking of going to New Zealand, be careful of their customs. This is going to dissolve into another 2 news stories. Okay, I forgot to put this in the headlines, but in Texas they're thinking of raising the age of legally buying tobacco up to 21, which would be the highest in America, and probably the world. At the moment, most states you have to be 18 to buy tobacco and cigarettes, except in Alabama, Utah, Alaska and New Jersey, where it's 19. Oklahoma is thinking of raising it to 19, but Texas wants to raise it to 21 to cut down on the amount of teenage smokers. In the UK, it used to be 16, but I think about 2007, 2008, it got raised to 18, which is the current age, which is common throughout Europe. Though some countries allow to use to buy tobacco products at 16. I'm not sure which ones. If you know of a higher age to buy tobacco products, can you leave a comment down there? My final thing is about smoking on planes, and there's an article by Simon Corley down there about smoking on planes. Virgin became the first airline in the UK to ban smoking in 1995, which at the time was considered a bold move. BA, as British Airways, follows in 1998, and between 1995 and 2001, when Emirates banned it in August, most major airlines became smoke-free. Wizz Air in Texas was the world's first smoke-free airline in the 80s, but they went bankrupt shortly after. I smoked on planes throughout the 80s and 90s. The last time I smoked on a plane was in 2001 when I went to Malaysia. I smoked all the way on Emirates Airlines. It was enjoyable, and 3 weeks after I came back, they banned it. What are they going to ban next on planes? Drink? And as per normal, links to all the articles are down in the description, along with my news index, which tells you all the news videos I've made over the last 3 years. Thanks for watching. As I said, don't shoot the messenger, I just pass on the information, and hope you enjoy reading the articles to be informed. Stay lit guys, and thanks for subscribing.